Many people who consider themselves Christians only discover Jesus Christ a bit later on in life, maybe in their adult years. For me, it was a little different. I was born into a family who genuinely knew God, and the way they lived their lives showed me as a young girl what an authentic relationship with God looked like. My faith was simple, and I didn't have any doubts about the existence of God or about His goodness and faithfulness. But I grew up. My friends at school didn't really share my beliefs, and suddenly the questions they were asking became the questions I was asking too. How had I trusted God all this time without ever seeing Him? How could I really know He was real? My childlike faith was shaken, and the choices I made were challenged, and one thing was sure: I really didn't have all the answers. My parents encouraged me to explore the questions I had, and assured me that asking them wasn't wrong. I remember someone telling me that God is not afraid of our questions. He loves us to explore them and loves to provide answers. There was a course running at that time, similar to Alpha, that I had heard about, and I decided this sounded like a good place where my friends and I could have space and an opportunity to explore the questions we had been asking about life, faith, and God. The course provided answers to some of our questions, but it also provided a space where more questions could be asked and explored in a non-threatening way. My own faith was strengthened as I discussed the claims of Christ with my friends and slowly came to see just how trustworthy and real Jesus was. I discovered that God reaches out to people in unique ways, and each person who journeys toward Him has their own story and their own things they had to grapple with to get there. For me, God gave me the chance to really have my faith made my own. Questions about my faith and the God that I love no longer rock me like they used to. God was not threatened by the questions I was asking. Even though I may not have had all the answers, from having the freedom to explore them, I'm so much more sure of my beliefs, and I'm able to engage with others who might have similar questions.